Happy New Year, everyone. So, welcome to the Alchemy Scope for January, the start of not only the new moon, new month, but a new year, a new season. This new moon is conjunct our winter solstice. And, you know, this cycle, 2014, began with a new moon that landed on New Year's Day, 2014. So symbolic, amazing, right? So here we are with the bookend and the new moon landing on the winter solstice. Amazing. I mean, so powerful. And so let's look at the macrocosmic scale. What is happening for all of us on the collective scale right now? So the new moon is at the 0 degree point, and if you watched the Alchemy Scopes last month, you know that this is the third in 3 consecutive 0 degree new moons. Hello, pure potentiality at play here. We are being asked to really step up to the plate, people, so it's very exciting. But this particular new moon is imbued with the Sabian symbol. An Indian chief claims power from the assembled tribe. And I've been looking at the Sabian symbol since January, since last January. And the story that's been unfolding for us this year at this time is phenomenal. It's been fantastic to see it play out. So, what does this mean? This Sabian symbol that's imbued within the degree point, within this cycle, within not only the monthly cycle, but within the winter cycle, the new season cycle, and within the new year to come forward. Well, you know, in my mind, we've passed a tipping point. Enough people are stepping out into their truth. And we can now claim our power. We can see the truth of how living systems operate, and we can step up to the plate, claiming our power from the assembled tribe. Those that have come before, those that have pointed the way, and the information that we've learned. So, this is about your new beginning. Yeah, baby. So, a new year. So let's go ahead and dive into the individual signs and see what microcycles look to be unfolding for you, and the stories, also the guidance. So as you know, the Alchemy Scope is a 6-point scope meant to bring forward information about the patterns and cycles in nature that affect us on the microcosmic scale. Because we are co-creators, right? So we are the content, and source, life, nature, cosmos, is a context. And in and out, we flow. We always are co-creating. We are not victims of life. We are not victims of our reality. We create our reality. We work with the cycles that play out in nature. And if we can harness them, then that's what it's all about. You use the energies that are at play, and you use it for your own soul growth. That's what it's about. This is about playing with the universe. So, are you ready to play? Let's look at your signs. Hi, Aries. So let's look at the microcycle that will likely be unfolding for you in this next 30-day cycle. I went ahead and threw the coins, and the I Ching hexagram that emerged for you was 7, organized discipline. The 2 elements that come together in 2 trigrams to form the hexagram are earth above, water below. So let me read to you what it says here for organized discipline. Discipline in this hexagram is symbolized by the elements of water under the earth, a resource available to use but hidden, something powerful that requires effort to access, and potential of great means that can be harnessed in times of need. Once accessed and applied, great things can be accomplished by means of organized discipline. The most successful general is not the one who triumphs on the battlefield, but the one able, through strength of discipline and inner power, to triumph without spilling blood. Likewise, in any large organization, the key virtues are discipline and conscientiousness. The most effective platoon marches with a single purpose, a dedication to a lofty common goal that is held dear by all. Otherwise, even with an excess of external discipline, unpopular wars are seldom winnable. Let power be held in check by the acceptance of a common discipline and submission to a higher authority for the common good. When life is in balance, evil impulses are checked by human decency. Parents die before their children. Leaders lead and followers follow. If you hold or aspire to a position of leadership, remember that the true leader captures the hearts of the people and articulates a clear, simple vision that binds them together. In the realm of government, the relationship between army and state is critical. Only when the state is economically prosperous can the army be strong. Only when the army is disciplined can the state be protected from disruptive outside forces. For this balance to be preserved, government must be steady and mild toward its own people. When balancing strong complementary forces, modesty and generosity at the center can be a magnetic force that keeps the relationships intact. Solidarity among all elements is essential for success at this time. Okay, so let's take a look at your spread. Hi Aries, so let's go ahead and take a look at what circumstance or event might be emerging for you in this next cycle for your growth. I went ahead and already shuffled the deck. This is a 144 card deck that I made I called the Siri deck. And let's go ahead and pull it to see what circumstance or event might be coming up for you this month to mature and grow from. Okay. By the way, I've had people ask me about the deck and possibly how to make it. So I think I'm going to do a video on how to make your own divination deck. I think it's actually a brilliant tool for each person to have as an individual tool, because you'll use your own images and words that resonate the most with you. So that will be an upcoming video, by the way. Okay, so you're going to be processing things this month. You're going to be reviewing things this month. It looks like you're going to be imagining and dreaming of seeing yourself in a different circumstance, or specifically in a more free circumstance. You're going to be thinking about past comforts in regards to love. What brought you comfort, happiness, joy, freedom? You're going to be processing some things in regards to these areas, which sounds a bit profound. It sounds rather delicious as well. This is part of a deepening journey. As we all know, Uranus is transiting Aries, and you are moving through a profound portal of your own growth at this time. So this, to me, is not surprising whatsoever, that you'd be going through some processing in regards to freedom. Uranus is wanting freedom. Aries is innovative and instigating sign. It's new birth. So at this new year point, at this 0 degree Capricorn, new moon, new season, new year, you are indeed looking to review past comforts. Delicious. What's brought you comfort? What's brought you joy? What's brought you love? These are my images. They're not going to resonate with all people. You know, and you're going to be imagining. You're going to be thinking back, reviewing. How do you want to see yourself? In what scenario do you want to see yourself? In what scene? What picture? What do you want to manifest for yourself? So this looks rather delicious. It could be a profound time for some Aries that are in the midst of this kind of, I'm filming this the day after the exact point of the 6th Pluto-Uranus square. So it is a profound time. It's juicy. It can be challenging. It can be difficult, but you can do it. You've been through so much already. And at this New Year point, this is about reviewing and moving forward. So it does sound rather delicious. So let's move on to the next item in your Alchemy Scope. Hi, Aries. So let's take a look at the archetype that wants to become actualized within you this month and wants to evolve within you this month. So this is from Carolyn Mrs. Deck, the archetype card deck. Let's see what wants to come forward for you right now. So you get Don Juan. So let me read it. So the higher frequency manifestations of Don Juan are spotlights your positive seductive qualities. Fantastic. You know, and this is not always about sexual seduction. This is seduction of life, you know. And so the lower frequency manifestation, so how this archetype can present itself and what wants to be evolved, what wants to be raised within you. How it can show up is using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So this is about taking seduction to a new, heightened, higher frequency level. If that makes sense. It's about actualizing the charm within you in a way that is authentic and deep. Really interesting. I love that. So let's look at Doreen Virtue's deck. This is the Ascended Masters deck. And let's see which guidance, what Ascended Master is coming through to give you guidance this month. Has a special message for you. For Aries. Okay, let's see. You get Ganesh. So this is, Capricorn got this last month. Fantastic. I mean, Ganesh is all doorways are open. All doorways are open. And, you know, I'm filming this right before Venus conjuncts Pluto and squares Uranus. This weekend is the winter solstice, which is our new moon. So this conjunct point, as we talked about. And it's a beautiful card to get a positive card because it can be a really intense time right now. So it appears that the guides are letting you know that there are openings available for you this month to take advantage of. So you want to keep your eyes open and see what's showing up and take advantage and remain in a positive frame of mind as well. So let's go on to your Dakini. So Aries, which Dakini embodiment will optimally serve your growth and evolution this month? Well, I went ahead and pulled up 28, the Dreamer, for you. What a fantastic Dakini. So let me read a little bit of what this Dakini is about. And again, as with last month, the document is somewhat large. So I'm going to go ahead and link to the PDF below this video so you can dive into it a little bit more. So the Dreamer, if you embody these qualities and what the Dreamer is about, this will serve you for this next 30-day cycle. So let me read a little bit. She operates in the subconscious watery realms, employing the air of consciousness to connect you in watery, unconscious ways. In her world, things float in air as if in water. Who is the Dreamer? She is the lady of the dream world. She is dreaming the universal dream of all existence. She takes different forms as characters can transform in the dream world and are not subject to quote-unquote normal restrictions. She represents the dreams that go on in the astral world, not just the subconscious ones. She is the anima of Jungian psychology. She is your guide in the dreamscape. A central node in this reality is found in the aboriginal dream time. Another is located in the lucid dreaming practices of Tibetan mysticism. She is the keeper of dreams and guardian of the dream world, weaver of dream catchers. So to dive in a little bit more about what qualities you can embody through the dreamer, go ahead and link below. And let's finish off the month for you. So everyone, I hope that this month ahead becomes the powerful portal that it is intended to be, that it is primed to be. If you do want to create big changes in your life, now is the time to actualize it. So I hope the Alchemy Scope served you in bringing forward some information that can help you harness those energies in order to create the new foundations for you for the year ahead. 2015, you add the numbers together, it's 8. 8 inherently imbues the qualities of abundance. It's also the number of infinity. The form itself is the number of infinity. It's the content and the context. It's the in and the out. As above, so below. As without, so within. So, yeah, this is a powerful year. And it's encoded that way in many ways, and we're certainly starting it off that way. So I wish you a wonderful month ahead. I want to remind you that if you do want to learn the archetypes and the symbols that live within you, specific to your birth chart, specific to your entry point into this 3D reality, then check out the archetypal profile and the symbolic profile. The archetypal profile is very in-depth. The symbolic profile is a little more esoteric. It doesn't come with full definitions. The symbols are more for you to assess. But I would definitely recommend both. If you're somebody who's been on the journey of, self-investigation, this is definitely a tool that you'll want to have. It's foundationally informative. So until the next video or the next Alchemy Scope, I'll see you soon.